I've had a lot of people naysay my sales. I get a lot of, my first district management job, I won't say the company, but I was the first female district manager. I broke a glass ceiling. It got written about in the news. It was a Fortune 500 company. And I went away to this event, and the other 13 men were there, and the regional managers. And one of the guys in the pool, and I was already nervous to even go to the pool, but they're all in there, and they're having their bourbons and their gins. And I'm there, and they said, oh, look how tan Boston, they called me Boston because I was from Boston. Look how tan Boston is. That's how that you can be tan when you have the last place district. So I had taken over a district that was in last place. So the joke became she was thrown a bone, she's the gratuitous female. And I had already at that point won. Out of those 167 guys I told you about earlier,
okay.
I won the number one sales
so
seat.
That was
within 2 years, I was in the number one sales seat in that company, that first company.
Did you face a lot of that social judgment in the beginning, and did that drive you?
Yeah, only few. I had, in every single job I've had, there's been a few guys that are bothered by my confidence. Enough to outwardly, talk about me or come at me publicly, try to knock me back a little. And I think early on in my career, the way I dealt with that was I just took it inward. Like at that pool situation, I had one guy that legit, you couldn't have written a script better than this for a movie. But this guy says, oh my God, we're sitting at dinner, and he goes, last place, huh? And he's like, tough gig. And I'm like, yep, well, gotta start somewhere. And he goes, yeah, he goes, wow, me and my family, he goes, we go on vacation every year with the winnings from, the sales award, and this will be the 5th year. And so the president of the company was sitting at the table, and he said, I wouldn't get too cocky if I were you, to the guy. And he's like, Christine comes from a really good, background of sales, and I'd give her a minute to get up underneath that branch.
He was already cashing his check.
Yep, 125 sales guys. And so what I did is I went back from that meeting, and I wanted to just get started and run with it, and I didn't. And this is a great sales tip for all salespeople. Okay. But I spent 90 days holding myself back from running at what I wanted to do to interview every single member of that district. And I asked them, what is broken? Why don't you have the confidence? Because
the district that you took over, you spent time.
Yep. Ooh, because Boston had the second highest average loan balance in the country. So what that means is when you're competing on volume for other major market shares, is we came equipped. We were swinging baseball bats to other people's wiffle bats.
Okay.
So we should have been killing it. So I got up after 90 days and I said, okay, here's the deal. I just spent 3 months talking to you guys, and what I figured out is we have 3 problems. We're not communicating. You have no plan, and you haven't anchored. You have no morale. So you haven't had someone listening to you. I'm going to now listen to you, and everybody here is going to listen to you, management-wise. And then I handed out these pins, as corny as it sounds, and I told everybody to put the pin on, and I said, we're going to wear these pins every day, because it's going to be a reminder that we're in last place, because today is going to be the last day that we're in last place. And every month we're going to come into this meeting room, and we're going to look at our numbers. And here's our numbers now. They look like crap. We're in last place. I don't know how long it's going to take, and we're not going to talk about first place right now, but we need to get out of 14th place. So let's talk about what we're going to do to get 13th. I need a commitment from everybody in this room. If you believe in me, follow me. And in 16 months, we became the number 1 district. I beat that guy, and he had to give me the award in Switzerland on stage